15 things you didn't know about Amal and George Clooney. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello, Aluxers. Are you ready for a Hollywood love story? Today we're turning our eyes toward the most adorable power couple in Hollywood, Amal and George Clooney. They've been together for more than 4 years now, and their love story has every tabloid talking. Amal Clooney is a Lebanese-British human rights lawyer for the UN. Her clients include Julian Assange, the founder of WikiLeaks, and the former Ukrainian Prime Minister Yulia Tymoshenko. Her beauty caught the attention of Clooney in Italy, and in a matter of weeks they were dating. Her staggering good looks, strong character, and independence stole Clooney's heart. It's no wonder he married her, even though he's 17 years her senior. The Oscar-winning actor is now the proud father of twins, Ella and Alexander. They try to keep their relationship and family private, but the media is always speculating and looking for reasons to shift the attention to the couple. In spite of all the rumors, together they're doing a lot of philanthropy work and traveling. So, let's have a look at their lifestyle and marriage and see what it's like to be Hollywood's most wanted couple. Number 1. Their wedding cost $10.5 million. Since Clooney waited 30 years to get married, he really went extra with it. In September 2014, he tied the knot with Amal during a beautiful Venice reception. The wedding stretched over 4 days, and over 100 exclusive guests were invited. The wedding cost them roughly $10.5 million, and it included water taxi, 5-star rooms at Hotel Cipriani, as well as gourmet dishes worth $300 per person made by chef Ricardo de Pra. Of course, expensive champagne, outfits, and other surprises kept the party going for 4 whole days. Number 2. Together, they've donated over $22.75 million toward charity. Even before they met, George and Amal were doing separate activism and philanthropy acts. Now they have children, they're even more involved in human rights and children's issues. So far, their donations consist of over $22.75 million. They donated $500,000 to the March for Our Lives protest for gun safety, $100,000 to help migrant children separated from their parents, $1 million to Hurricane Katrina relief, $1 million to Southern Poverty Law Center, and $20 million toward their own foundation, the Clooney Foundation for Justice. Number 3. They might be godparents to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's baby. The entire world watched the royal wedding between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. As expected, it was filled with exclusive guests, including Amal and George Clooney. Well, turns out, the couple may be in the running to be the godparents for the new royal baby. The couples double-dated for a while and went on vacations together, then quickly became good friends. Of course, they also share a common ground for philanthropy. With such good reputations, Amal and George are the perfect candidates to be the godparents for little baby Archie. But nothing's been announced just yet. We'll have to wait and see. You know how private the Windsors can be. Number 4. George splurged $750,000 for the engagement ring. How can a woman say no to a huge diamond ring and a kneeling man right in front of her, especially when that man is the love of her life and the world's sexiest man? Although they dated secretly for a while, after the relationship became public in a short time, George popped the big question. He made sure she would say yes by showing up with a $750,000 ring. It's a 7-carat emerald-cut platinum ring. Even though it looks staggering and beautiful, Amal wanted to downsize a little because of her job and principles. It's no wonder he wanted to marry her. The wait was 100% worth it. Number 5. Their net worth is estimated to be $510 million. The couple is no stranger to wealth. Amal Clooney is no gold digger, since she has a net worth of over $10 million from her own career. George Clooney comes in and adds a little more to the joint fortune and brings in $500 million of his own. George Clooney was the world's highest-paid actor in 2017-18, making $239 million. On top of that, he sold the tequila brand he co-founded with Randy Gerber, Cindy Crawford's husband, and Michael Meldman for $700 million. With this amount of money, their twins are set for life. Number 6. Tabloids will write anything about them. Unfortunately, tabloids all over the world are dying to get their hands on some hot topics about the couple. Since they got together, they haven't stopped writing about them, and most times, it's fake stories. Recently, the media had them divorced, adopting a baby, fighting, spending too much time apart, rumoring about their parents' approval, and many other BS stories. George has been just as ruthless, calling them out for misleading their audiences and spreading fake news. Number 7. Kathy Griffin dissed the couple and became everyone's enemy. If you try to pick on George and Amal Clooney, you'll get a lot of hate. People love these two and nothing seems to bring them down. Kathy Griffin, the notorious comedian, dissed Amal Clooney on the red carpet for her fashion choice. She compared her look to one of a porn star and commented on the fact that everyone loves her because she's a human rights lawyer and George Clooney's wife. Her comments got mixed reactions because everyone jumped to defend Amal Clooney. The couple is doing everything right and doesn't leave room for any doubts, and that's why people love them. Number 8. Angelina Jolie is reportedly a little jealous of the attention Amal gets. Most people love Clooney's wife. What's not to love about her, right? Well, Angelina Jolie seems to be a little bit envious of the attention Amal's been getting lately. Reportedly, sources say she doesn't like her much at all. This could also be a consequence of her divorce from Brad Pitt, since George and Amal seem to be on Pitt's side. Both women are involved in human rights and charity, so perhaps Angelina feels that Amal is replacing her. Who knows? All we can do is wish both women all the best. Number 9. They have Nanny Connie for their twins. Since they're celebrities and paparazzi are all over the place, and also because they travel so much for work, the couple decided to hire the best nanny possible for their twins. They went with the famous Nanny Connie, Hollywood's favorite. She took care of Justin Timberlake's baby, Jessica Alba's baby, and she might be overlooking Prince Harry's royal baby too. She moves in with couples for the first few months and gives vital advice to new parents. Amal and George still travel with an army of nannies for their twins, so they can enjoy some one-on-one time and have the babies set with everything they need. Number 10. They have 5 homes all over the world. George and Amal met in Italy, got a marriage license in the UK, and now live all over the world in their 5 homes. They own a home in London, 2 houses in Lake Como, 1 in LA, 1 in Cabo, Mexico, and the other in New York. Altogether, they're worth over $25.5 million. Along with the Casamigos sale, he also sold his Cabo villa for $50 million. Apparently, they try to spend more time in their UK home, where they want the twins to grow up, but George is very tied with LA too. Luckily for them, they have a home in a few of the biggest cities in the world. How convenient. Number 11. George gifted his friends briefcases with $1 million each. Philanthropy extends to more than humanitarian causes to George Clooney. He and his wife now share that part of his life, but he also wanted to thank those who supported him up until her arrival. His best friends got a really generous surprise from the actor. He gifted 14 of his best friends a briefcase with $1 million in cash. And the best part of this is the gift is tax-free. He invited them for a dinner to thank them for helping him when he started out. With this money, some of his friends are set for life, mortgage-free, and college for their kids. George really seems to know how to collect good karma. Number 12. They had an Iraqi refugee in their home. Since the couple is so invested in philanthropy and human rights, it's only natural they set an example to the world. Refugees have had a hard time, especially in conflict regions like Iraq or Syria. Amal and George have welcomed an Iraqi refugee into their U.S. home. His name is Hazim Avadal, and he's been invited to study in the U.S. and change his life. It's a one-of-a-kind chance and, of course, a very noble gesture through which they're raising even more awareness. These two are working to make the world a better place. Number 13. Her day-to-day outfits retail for around $5,000. Amal Clooney is no stranger to elegant and luxurious outfits. She always stuns on the red carpet and made George Clooney proud to be her husband. She really gives office inspiration like no other boss woman. Most of her wardrobe is mainly designer items. A normal outfit of Amal's retails for around $5,000. It varies from Burberry trenches, high heels, Dior bags, and minimal accessories. Her day-to-day style is just as impeccable as her red carpet looks. She spends, on average, $44,000 on outfits for just 2 weeks. Number 14. They donated the money they got from their wedding pictures. September 2014 was the month of Clooney. It was when they got married, and everyone was focused on the couple and their big day. Most celebrities sell their pictures for millions of dollars for publication, but George and Amal pulled a Brangelina this time. They sold the pictures to People and Hello magazine, but donated the money to charity, a trend Angelina and Brad Pitt started. Since they're so private, the amount of money was not disclosed, but with the twins, they ditched the habit and had no official pictures taken. So far, Angelina's twins' pictures rank in the highest with $14 million. The pictures were sold to People and Hello magazine, and the money donated to charity. Number 15. They spent $1 million for the birth of their twins. When you're in your 40s like Amal and 50s like George, you're going to be uber cautious and protective with the pregnancy and birth of a baby. Since the couple had twins, they're even more protective. For the birth, they rented the entire Kensington wing at London's Chelsea and Westminster Hospital, which is around $600,000 per week. They had a masseuse and travel companions, so Amal felt as comfortable as she needed. As for parenting advice, George gets some advice from the Prince of Monaco and the British royal family. All of the hype around this couple is indeed insane. In Hollywood, it's tough to find a spouse, especially one that understands a demanding and public job. George and Amal are the perfect couple goals, and it's no wonder people like to know everything about them. Do you guys have a favorite Hollywood couple? Let us know in the comments. And of course, for sticking with us all the way to the end, here's a bonus for being a loyal viewer. Number 16. The couple gifted their neighbors trips to Greece to make up for renovation noise. Again, when you have 2 babies on the way, your house may need some work. The Clooneys updated their estate for the twins, but because they're so noble and mindful, they decided to make it up for the noise and construction. Therefore, their neighbors got $58,000 to pack up and get away from the noise. In addition to that, they also offered them the opportunity to rent a $1 million cottage away. Wouldn't it be swell to have celebrity neighbors? Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos for you to watch next. As always, the conversation continues on social media. Thanks again, and we can't wait to have you back tomorrow.